next is Marilyn. We're going to talk about, renewable energy, the importance of science. It's a theme right now this afternoon. We're about to go even further in. Marilyn, are you out there?
I am. Hi. So glad
Hi.
to be here.
So glad to have you. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a guest and waiting for us. We might be a couple of minutes behind, but I think we're pretty close to on time. You are amazing. The importance of science? What does that mean to you?
It means hope about our future. It means making progress. And it also means understanding things that we're just plain curious about in the world around us. So, science to me means getting answers and making progress. My own background is in economics, and I really see the potential in science to introduce new technologies to change our future.
What do you think science means for women today and women in the future? Will it help?
I think it will definitely help women and probably all living things on our planet. The more we understand about our ecosphere that we're living on, the better we're going to be for ourselves and for all living things that we share this planet with. So,
Math, see, I read your bio and I know that you're a philanthropist, and math and science is huge for you. You could have chosen any field anywhere in the world. Why math? Why science?
I think because I like answers, I like things that are true or false.
Hmm.
It's, we could debate a lot of topics. If, you're in the humanities or politics or even education is so debated. But I like math and science. You go, you do the experiments, you prove things, and, hopefully you use it to do good and make the world a better place.
Hmm. What is let me say this again. What is IHES? What does that mean and what is it to you?
IHES is the Institut des Hautes Études Scientifiques, and
Wow.
it is a math research institute right outside of Paris in France. And at IHES are some of the world's most incredible research mathematicians. And I've been involved with IHES for many years because our foundation just tries to support the very best researchers. And they're out there pushing the frontiers of our knowledge in math and science. One thing about math in particular, you notice there's no Nobel Prize in math.
Hmm.
Sometimes, there you don't get results that impact the world immediately. But coming from a research background, I have my PhD, and my husband was a research mathematician. I understand that to make an investment for future generations. So,
I was a math major when I was in school back in the day, and that's what got me into
hey,
computer programming. And I was talking about it earlier. I program in 17 languages, and when I'm not on a camera or behind a camera, I'm in front of multiple computers going, what can we create next? So I was so excited when I read your bio and I heard that you were going to be a guest, because I'm going, finally. Because in my day, when I was growing up, I had just mentioned it, I'm in a class for programming for, advanced algebra or trigonometry or what, and it's me and maybe one other female, or just me in that room, and we get, hassled from the guys because, why are you here? What are you doing here? This is the guys' world. It is so great to see not only those days seem to be gone, thank goodness. And wonderful people like you are making sure that others, the next generations that are coming up, will never see days like that. And they can just pick and go, learn, do, and be. And that's amazing. I want to thank you for that. That's fantastic.
Well, had a funny experience for me studying economics. There was usually only one other girl in my class. But
Mm-hmm.
growing up, I went to an all girls Catholic school from the time I was 8 till I was 18. So I never
Wow.
got to be with boys. So when I got to college and I was in class with all boys, I thought, wow, the world's averaging out. So I kind of embraced the opportunity to finally get to know the world of boys and men. I never had a male teacher before. So,
Wow.
but I know that isn't everybody's experience. It's just a comical one about my background. But it is nice to have people who are like you in your class, but also it's wonderful to be with people who show you other parts of the world and other ways to look at things. And
Mm-hmm.
when I was an economics student, I remember looking around the room one day and thinking to myself, wow, I'm not like anybody else here. And then I had a second thought, well, I guess we all love economics. And then I felt like everybody else. So I
That's
just
awesome.
got to really like everybody else coming from different backgrounds and different experiences. And I think we all grow by mixing it up and learning from other people's life experiences.
People
So
are out there watching. A young person is probably, but quite a few young people are probably watching, young girls, and they've got to, they love science, they love technology, they love math, but they're even getting discouraged by their family. That's not something you want to do. That's not the direction you want to go in. What would you tell those young women that are really dreaming of being, that next great scientist? What would you say to them?
so I would say to them, I know how you feel. Like when I was growing up, everyone in my family was a bricklayer. And when I was going on to get my PhD, all I ever heard was, when are you going to be done with school and get a job? I did work my way through school, but my family didn't really understand my pension. So I just loved it and I pursued it and I kept with it. But I'd also like to say that seek out a mentor, seek out somebody who will encourage you and support you. I myself, I do some mentoring of young women, and I was lucky myself. I had people who encouraged me. So I like to say to the older women out there in the audience, give some encouragement to somebody else. And also to men who might be watching, you change a life when you open up a world to somebody and let them know that there are opportunities out there. I was
Well
fortunate.
said.
The chairman of my department said to me, why aren't you in the PhD program? And it hadn't really occurred to me. So I think that we who are older, who have gone, in new places and new directions, like we have to get out there and give a word of encouragement to people who love it, they want to move ahead, and just let them know they can do it.
That's amazing. Now, before I let you go, I've got to ask you about renewable energies. I mean, and I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've got like solar farms popping up everywhere here now. Where do you think this is going? I see electric cars coming up all over the place. What do you think the future holds?
I'm hoping for superconductivity. I'm hoping that will not only make products with clean technology and so using solar energy, but that will be able to, through science, understand how to, transport energy distributed around the world through superconductivity. We're like pushing the boundaries of our knowledge, and hopefully we'll continue to make progress, and we'll not only have solar energy cars, but we'll be using all kinds of clean energy to heat our homes, to turn on our lights. So I think that there are great things out there that will really impact our planet and help us be able to, survive as a species. We need to work on that.
Wow, I couldn't have said that better. What does International Women's Day mean to you personally?
So I think historically about all the women that contributed to making our lives what they are today. Especially here in America, I feel that I've been so fortunate to have opportunities and for education, for a very interesting career. And I think we have to also help the next generation of women and future generations of women keep pushing the boundaries of how women can become more and more participatory in the economy, in politics, in the world around us. And I know that we'll just be terrific contributors and make the world a better place to live.
Well, I'm going to tell you, my world's a better place by meeting you. You're an amazing woman. I thank you so much for your time today and your knowledge and just sharing. I hope we get another opportunity to speak again. You're fantastic, Marilyn. You are absolutely fantastic.
And I loved hearing about your own experience and with computer science. What an inspiration you are to so many people out there. So
thank you.
Thank you
so much. And thank you for being a guest on International Women's Day Marathon. You are the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You are too. Bye-bye.